Greetings, family. I invite you to harmonize your chakras, embrace emotional balance. After reconnection, mandala of being, synchronize us in oneself. Thank you. Stillness and blessings. Stillness and blessings. Stillness and blessings. Love and light. Love and light. Love and light. Health and wholeness. Health and wholeness. Health and wholeness. Thank you. Namaste. Stillness and blessings. Glad to be black in the flesh. Love and light. Health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings. Love and light. Health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings. Love and light. Health and wholeness. To one and all. Hope we find everybody in the highest vibration possible at this time. Living the highest version of themselves in the moment, because the moment is all we got. Beautiful son and daughter day. We're gonna get right on off into it, you know. I got some things to do. But since you can't edit real life, you know, you might as well be authentic all the time. Own your own vibration. Care about how you feel and do everything to support it. Clarity is the indication of alignment. That means no split energy. Clear face, whole. If serving others is more important than serving yourself to be aligned, you won't feel good most of the time. Therefore, you have very little to offer anyone. Follow the thoughts that feel good, and you'll find that the momentum of things that don't feel good begin to fall back. The manifestation of your life reflects the pattern of your thoughts. I'm going to repeat that. The manifestation of your life reflects the pattern of your thoughts. The manifestation of your life reflects the pattern of your thoughts. I don't know who needed to hear that. Truth, love, consciousness, inspire, compliment, and encourage. As I say, feel good for no reason at all, because it feels good when you do. Freedom comes when you don't realize, or freedom comes when you realize you don't need anyone or anything to feel better. With that, we're going to proceed into the Bk2 loop. Law of Life, Book 2. We are on Ascended Masters, Cosmic and Divine Beings, in the section of Yeshua, otherwise known as Jesus. It was said that Yeshua was one of the guardians who came from Venus. He was an embodiment at the time of Moses as Joshua. It is claimed by many that he was Apollonius of Tyana in the embodiment just before he embodied as Jesus, Yeshua. I'm going to start over. It was said that Yeshua was one of the guardians that came from Venus. He was an embodiment at the time of Moses as Joshua. It is claimed by many that he was Apollonius of Tyana in the embodiment just before he embodied as Jesus, or Yeshua. He then magnetized the healing rays which he utilized in his mission just before his ascension. Previous to that, he was a pilot on a merchant marine. Yeshua was prepared for many embodiments before that lifetime, in which he was to manifest the Christ and leave the example for mankind, not to do it for mankind. He came into that embodiment without personal karma, human creation, but he came into a mortal, physical body created from physical substance with tendencies of race consciousness. A body of substance of the vibratory action of the physical world, therefore not self-luminous in itself. It took on the luminosity at transfiguration when his Christ self expanded the light through him to that extent. He had, by applying this law and through the use of the violet flame and the resurrection flame, purified the substance of that physical body to the point where this could be done. This same action applies to the Lord Gautama, and he worked his way through the psychic strata in Earth's atmosphere. Jesus, Yeshua, started certain work for the purification of the earth and the freedom of mankind then, which is only now being completed. He came at a point of great darkness, and through his mission the currents were reversed. The Christian dispensation was designed at inner levels. When the drama was shown on the cosmic screen, about 36 ray individuals who had much development and mastery volunteered for the initiation of the public crucifixion. Jesus, Yeshua, was the one chosen, and then others were chosen who would come and be the guards, protectors, the mother, the father, the disciple, and helpers. The three wise men with Jesus formed the square, the squaring of the circle. Yeshua, as a small child, first attended classes in the temple at Karnak, Egypt. They were in Egypt a number of years before returning to the land of his birth. Yeshua also called Lord Maitreya Father, who was his guru or teacher, and whom he recognized as his outer consciousness when yet a small boy. Their attunement and association grew, and their connection became closer and closer until they were as one in action. That is how the healing and so-called miracles were performed by Yeshua. He was in training in various retreats, monasteries, and such like during the period between the age of 12 and 28. He was in a monastery in Kashmir Valley for 5 years. and there are scrolls preserved there which he wrote himself. Before Joseph passed on, he informed Yahshua that before he attained his majority, he would be required to journey to India by foot to receive training from Joseph's teacher and master, the divine director. Yahshua made that journey soon after Joseph's passing. He was in the retreat for some length of time when one day he received the mantra, "I am the resurrection and the life," from the master. A master can convey an idea or message to his pupil on the inner, and a master can convey an idea or message to his pupil on the inner, and it need not necessarily be through the spoken word. It's called inspiration. He had received no outer recognition from the master, although he knew perfectly well who Yahshua was, his mission, and of his coming. That statement was vital to him, a key phrase, and he returned home, walked all the way with that uppermost in his consciousness. The result of the use of that statement is a raising action. One thing definitely taught there was that a decree had efficacy only when the truth affirmed was accepted and understood within the conscious and feeling. He belonged to the order of Zakiel. He changed the quality of energy. He changed rough seas into peace, sickness into health, death into life. Another statement Yahshua gave, which was not recorded, was, "I am the fullness of that great light." When he said that, "Greater things than these shall ye do," he knew that he knew then that as he went on into cosmic activity and would charge or enfold someone that was prepared in his flame of cosmic momentum, they could then do even greater things than he did. Also, there would be greater opportunities, such as now. He had this instruction we have been given, and gave the teaching to approximately 3,000 people. Spiritually, he touched less than 500 life streams in his lifetime. About 500 witnessed his ascension. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Appreciate your donations. My Cash App is $SAIWOODAGOD. That's $Sawula God. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. We will continue tomorrow. 1.